we just heard a track from Words End Press, and the track is faithful. It's Glove's China White Club mix of that particular track that Jess McGuire seems to have some kind of ecky deja vu.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's crazy. She's read a lot of literature. She knows how to behave. But right now, it is time to introduce a little of this.
Hello, you're listening to The Breakfasters. I'm Peter Hitchener, and now it's time for finance, some arcane military facts, and of course the weather with flair. Here's Tom Eliot.
Hello, Tom Eliot.
Hello, Jess, and hello to my new special friend Ben. Not big enough. Not big enough, Elliot.
It got big on him early.
It did. No, it's a silly habit. That's the last time you'll hear it. Now, it's been a big year for me. I've become a dad for the first time, and sadly my little daughter couldn't come here this morning because she's on her way to Sydney, and I'd forgotten about that. But
we supervised.
Supervised.
Otherwise, she's very advanced.
Gosh, in economics and finance, what a year it's been. Now, for those of you old enough to remember Pauline Hanson, stupidly back in the 90s, she said that, hey, you know, if the government's running out of money, why don't they just print more? Well, that's exactly what the Americans are doing this year. And in breaking news, they've stuffed up a $1.1 billion run of $100 bills. These things only cost 12 cents to produce, so you spend 12 cents, you get $100. But they've actually mucked up the printing. So the American economy is now so bad that they can't even print money properly anymore. And all that money is going to be burnt because they can't give it to smugglers.
Tom, can we check? Can we guess what the fault was?
The fault, believe it or not, they actually...
no, I know. It says, instead of in God we trust, it says in Rod we trust.
In Rod we trust, yes.
Rod Stewart complained.
Bank bashing reached new highs this year, and personally I predicted a run on brown cardigans, and this is because I think the government is going to establish a thing called the People's Bank. As we know, that'll be staffed exclusively by public servants, and as we know, for all of you people who work for the state or federal government, the brown cardigan is the sort of apparel du jour in those sorts of environments. I was actually asked to go on the 7pm project to defend the banks, and they said, would you wear horns and a red tail with a pointed thing on the end? And that's just how bad banks have got these days.
Yeah, banks have got
and the depths to which I will sink. The Australian dollar reached parity very briefly, and suddenly we became a nation of currency trading experts. And I've actually given up telling people what they actually should do, and now I just say, you know what, if you think you should go and buy some US dollars, go and do it. Buy a Maxwell House Catering empty coffee tin, stick them in it, bury it in the backyard, watch your investment grow. And you know what, there are people doing that around the suburbs. And finally, the 80s is re-emerging in a very bad way. I think I said a couple of months...
How can that be possible?
Well, you think it shouldn't be possible, but the reality is that boat shoes have re-emerged as a fashion item amongst...
Hang on, I'm just having a look under the desk to see what Ben's wearing today.
These are just... I've just got to...
We gave him a hard time yesterday.
It's his soft little fairy feet. Soft leather.
Like Peter Pan.
At least I got laces today.
Hopefully not here at the Breakfasters OB, but boat shoes have re-emerged. With boat shoes means we go back to the early to mid-80s. We go back to the early to mid-80s. It means another financial crash is not very far away, and that's all the good news I've got for you. Thank you very much.
And Merry Christmas. Ladies and gentlemen, Tom Eliot. Thanks for another great year, Tom.
It's been a very great pleasure, and I look forward to coming back next year.
Oh, we wouldn't have it any other way. Now, very excited with our live performance this morning. The lovely Orb Weavers are somebody who I've been playing with through the year, and they have kindly agreed to come in and play 3 tracks for us this morning. So please welcome the Orb Weavers, ladies and gentlemen.
Do you remember when the walls were blue and white, and a little fringed holland blind kept us safe at night? Do you remember when the hill was green and the horseshoe lake was full? Well, it's dry times now, and the dust is thick on every windowsill. Stand humming white, cut across the plain. river of joy.